Hi guys, it's Lisa. I am back with another video. Today's video is a little bit exciting. I am working on a collaboration that I am doing with Sharon from Vivid Days and Falisha from the Crafting Nook. Our inspiration is like peacock colors. So we can do whatever we want, but needs to be peacock colors. So I am working on a 12-inch wood round that I got from Lole Buffet. I taped the back. This particular board needs to be prepped before doing any pours on it or anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kill two birds with one stone. I'm going to give it a fantastically colored base. And I'm going to do it in resin. That way it's sealing it and putting a base on. That way I don't have to put like 3 or 4 coats of base paint. You know, like a primer or something to prime the board. I can actually just prime it with the resin. So, today I am using KS resin, liquid art, and I am using, the base color, I'm using Rezin Arte Pigment. It is the resin line from Colourarte. This is Diamond Galaxy line. And this one is called Delphinium. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And I thought it would be a great base for this Peacock Color collab. I'm not sure what the other girls are doing. I'm sure it's going to be fabulous. So, make sure that you go and check out their videos. It is the Crafting Nook. That is Falisha over there. At the Crafting Nook. The Crafting Nook. The Crafting Nook. She's got a catchy little tune. And we have our Sharon Lindley from Vivid Days. All right. So, right now, I am just going to, not sure I'm going to need all of this. So I'm going to take some out just in case. I can always fill up a mold or something. I just don't want to color all of it if I don't need it all. But I have it there just in case. Now, if you've never used the resin line from Colourarte, it is called Resin Art. These are huge flakes, huge. I'm going to show you close up because you need to see it close up. So these are pigments. Mica pigments, and they have a proprietary wetting agent in them already in the pigment. See that? How, like, gorgeous these big mica flakes are, and the pigments in there already And with this wetting agent, it reduces mixing time. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put some in here. I have quite a bit of resin, so I'll check to see if that's enough. Now with this wetting agent, you know how you normally mix up micas? And then you got to mix and mix and mix, right? Look at this. Do you see that? Look. Melts in like butter. Like butter, you guys. And I have had this pigment for probably 2 years sitting on my shelf. Look at that. That's not glitter in there. It is mica. Same with the primary elements. But the primary elements is for you, your acrylic. This is for... Now it looks like Delphinium is a bit transparent. So, I was wondering which one was more transparent. I was going back and forth between Andromada and Delphinium. And so, because I love both of them, so this one here is Andromada, and it's very close to the same color, but I think I'm going to get a little bit of a more opaqueness and mixing these two beautiful colors together. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'll come show you. See that? It's going to give me a little bit of a deeper color. You guys, that's so gorgeous. So gorgeous. All right. Enough with the art porn. Okay. So, if you are into resin art and you're interested in checking out her resin pigments, you can do so at Colourarte.com. And I have a 20% code. So while you're there getting your acrylic pouring needs with your primary elements, or your polypore, or your pouring medium, or your vivid enamels, then you can get your resin needs fulfilled also. Tons and tons of colors. And remember, anything that says bling it can be used in acrylic pour. Do you see how pigmented this stuff is? Always wear gloves, guys, or you are going to have Andromada fingers for a week. This stuff is no joke. I'm back with the second part of the collaboration. This is what the board dried like. See all that beautifulness? The sides, they need help, but that's okay because we're going to fix them. So I have a ton of colors here. Again, it's Peacock Theme. So I just got out all of my Resin Art colors and some glitters, some micas. I don't know. There's going to be a ton of stuff that I'm going to be using. I don't know. I have it all set out. Look at this. See all that? I have it all set out. So I'm not sure what I'll be using, what I won't be using. So to start off, I have a bunch of colors. I don't know if you guys want to see them or not. I'll just quickly show you some. These are from Resin Art. This one is Mermaid. This is the Luster Pigment. Mermaid. This one is Aquamarine, the Luster Resin Art. This one is Pretty Periwinkle. This one here is Aruba Sky. This is part of the Diamond Galaxy Resin Art line. Can you see the difference? Hang on, I can't get it this close. Hang on. I swear to God, if I dump these. Alright, so Pretty Periwinkle is part of the Luster line. No, I think it's Diamond Galaxy. Hang on, let me move this. I know Aquamarine is part of the Luster. It's just a regular Resin Art Luster line. See that shimmer? All that shimmer. And then the Diamond Galaxy line is also Resin Art, but she upped her game and made bigger mica in it. So see how it looks like there's glitter in it? So that's the difference. Again, all from Colourarte. This is Indian Spice. I believe that was a Diamond Galaxy also. And then I have a couple here. All of these Resin Art ones are pigments, okay? They are actual pigments with mica that have a pre-wetting agent in them. So it's the mica, and it's milled with pigment in it. So they melt right into resin. I mean, there's no, you know how when you put mica in a cup and you go to stir it, you get that big old poof? You don't get that with Resin Art because it has a pre-wetting agent and it helps it just melt right in. Now, with that being said, I have two of the new Ancient Treasures, which are 100% mica. They don't have pigment mixed in them. They are the new mica set. This one is something Ruin. Forbidden Ruin. So now this one, you want to put the mica in the bottom and then put your resin on to mix, because this one will poof in your face because it does not have a wetting agent. It does not have pigment in it. It's 100% pure mica. Gorgeousness. That is part of the new set at Colourarte. And then this one is Ancient. This one is Emerald Gold. Also 100% mica. Also in the Ancient Treasure set. So those are the colors that I have. I also have one that's mixed up. It's like a color shifting flakes. This one is not from Colourarte. It is from Colourtech in Japan. I don't even have a name for it. I think it's like number 7. But it's chameleon flakes. Now it does not have a pigment in it. It's just like flakes. But see how it shifts? Purple, green. How it screams peacock. Alright. So that's it for now. I will be using sorry. I will be using glitters and maybe some stones and some of that. I have tons and tons of stuff I want to use. I got some rose gold glass glitter, some emerald glass glitter from Laura's Art Corner. Got the seafoam glass glitter. I've got State Fair. It's a color shift. They're like triangles. Ursula. These two are from Franz. And I even have some shells from Laura's Art Corner. They are shell veneers, and they do purple, green. So I have all kinds of stuff that I'm probably going to be putting in this piece. I just don't know when and where. So right now, I just kind of want to get my colors on. I don't even know how I'm going to do this. I'm not feeling one way or another. I was going to do a geode, and then I thought I'm not going to do a geode. So I'm just kind of like going to put colors down and move them around like a good old-fashioned resin pour from back in the day. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And then possibly even just use my hands to move it around. So yeah, all right. So let's get started here. Oops. I'm going to probably put you on time lapse while I put the colors down. Just because I don't want this video to be super long. So I will come back when we for close-ups. So I'll put you on color lapse. It's going to be like a color lapse. All right. I'll see you soon. Okay, guys. Ignore my mess. I have tons of projects going on. I got some that I just resined that are under there. But here she is. I did move her to the level table. Well, the table I think is level. Hopefully it will stay level. All right. So these colors are magical. They never disappoint. That Forbidden Ruins, that copper is, ugh. So this might be upside down. I think it might be upside down. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be shown the other way. That's okay. We'll figure it out. So basically, as you've seen, I just did some puddle pours. Heated it up, moved it around a little bit with my heat gun, and then I just like basically finger painted. The nice thing about resin is it doesn't muddy up quite as easy. I mean, it will. If you get it too warm and you get it mixed around too much, it will muddy. But you can move it around and you can play with it, and the colors just stay. Look at that. So I'm not sure what else I'm going to do to this piece, but I'm going to let it dry. I'm going to let it cure and see when I get it in front of me when it's dried and cured, and see if I'm going to put some stones on it, if I'm sure I'm going to embellish some way or another, because you know me, I can't leave shit alone. But definitely hit the peacock colors. Now I just don't know what I'm going to do with it. So I will see you guys on the next section. Thanks for watching. Okay guys, I'm back. And this is how it dried. So, see them colors? Look at that. Gorgeous. Very jewel tone-ish. So, from here, I'm hoping that I'm not going to mess it up, because I want to put a tattoo on it. Now the challenge doesn't necessarily have to be a peacock. It just needed to be peacock color inspired. But I happen to have a pretty peacock tattoo that I was going to put on it. So I want to put this down before I do my stones and embellishing and all that stuff. Hopefully it doesn't just sink in. Hopefully you'll be able to see her. I'm sure I'll outline it with glitter lines or whatever to make her stand out better. But I want to do it. It was the plan, so I'm going to stick with the plan. So these are temporary tattoos. If you've watched my channel for any sort of time, you know that I love to use them on tumblers, my artwork, embellish acrylic pours that I'm not super happy with. They just go on with just water, just like you're going to put them on your skin. They have a coating on them, and this part is a little sticky. So, I'm guessing she's going to be a little transparent. I'm going to lift this up just a bit. You probably won't be able to see what I'm doing right now. I just want to make sure that, because her tail's a little uneven, I just want to make sure that she's straight up and down. I keep saying she, but it's actually a male, because the peacocks, the males, are the ones that are pretty. So I want to make sure he is laid where I want him. So at this point, once it's down, it's down. You're not, if you peel it up, you're probably going to ruin your tattoo. I would have liked him to come down a little bit more, but I will work with it. And then you just put water on it. I just use this makeup sponge. It's just like, you know, instead of using cotton balls or whatever, I get them at the dollar store. There's like 50 in a pack for $1. And you just put water on it. I was going to put the embellishments and stuff down, but I thought I would work them around the actual peacock. Kind of just like roll your fingers just to get the air bubbles. They're not necessarily air bubbles from you not putting it down right. When the tattoo starts to release from the paper, sometimes it looks like there's air bubbles. So, and then if you try to move her, the whole paper should come. So don't think she's ready. Lisa, I don't think he's ready. All right, let's see. He's pretty transparent. Oh, it looks cool though. Looks very cool. Some parts pop out, some parts don't. All right. And then don't rub the water off your tattoo. Just blot it. Just blot it. And then look at it toward the side. You'll see if there's little bubbles. And you just press them down. Tattoos are a lot more forgiving than a water slide. Because a water slide, you're going to need to get and move that bubble out. Where a tattoo is like porous and you can just kind of like, just go and it'll flatten out. All right, now I'm going to just play with some stones and lay it out and see what I like. See, you can barely see her right there, but I promise you can see her. Him, Lisa, you can see him. Lord. See, he's very transparent, which is cool because you just get the gist of him in there, and you can still see all the beautiful colors from the board. So yeah, I'm glad I did that. I was hoping I wouldn't regret it. So that paid off. Can you see it? My lighting is sucky. There. All right, so I'm going to set out and figure out what stones, and then I'll bring you back for that. See you soon. Okay, guys. I have decided to embellish the peacock a bit before doing some stones and stuff. So I was just going to do it off camera to save time because I've done it in previous videos, but just in case this is your first time here, I will do just a little bit with you. And then, because it takes a lot of time, and you don't want to sit here and watch me doodle with glitter and glue for an hour. So basically, I have this glue pen. I love these. They have them in different, hang on, all different sizes. This one is a fine point one. It's my favorite. This one's got a medium size nib, and then this one is massive, which is good for like if you're doing like the edge, you know, if you want to do, you know, an edge of a canvas and then put gold leaf on, or glitter, or whatever other stuff you want. So, but the fine tip one is my favorite because you can go around little areas. It goes on white, and then it goes on blue or white. It's supposed to be blue. At first it's blue, then it turns white, then it turns clear. But my lighting in here really blows. Okay, so just for now, I'm gonna use some super fine glitter. And let me just go around his head. See how you probably won't be able to see it, but it's so fine. It's a roller ball, so you just kind of like gotta tap it and it gets out. Okay, there's two sections of him here. I'm just going to go on the dark section of him first. And if the stuff is a little bit, I mean, it's very tedious. So this is like work you can do while sitting around watching your soap operas or binging your favorite Lisawyattart YouTube channel. I sometimes watch Hoarders so that I don't feel so bad about my house being a complete disaster while I'm down here doodling with glitter. So it sometimes helps my my guilt. Was that creative guilt? So yeah, this is the reason I said I'll just do a small section with you. And you want to make sure your lines don't have any skips in them, because believe it or not, it will matter. Now we'll go out on his other part. Okay. Sorry about that. Man, my lighting sucks. All right, so if you see how some of it's still white, can you see that? Normally you can just sit and let this wait, but for the sake of the video and because I'm super impatient, I can use my heat gun and speed the drying process up. So once it dries, it turns clear. And sometimes it's a little hard to see where you put it, but if you just like, once it dries, if you just, if you just like tilt it, you can kind of see it. All right. So I think I'm going to outline him in Jaded. So basically you just pour your glitter on him where you did your glue lines. This stuff is very addicting. Glitter doodling is what I call it. It's very addicting. Believe me, you can totally overdoodle. But even overdoodling always looks pretty, right? So I just basically take my finger, tap it down I don't know if that's necessary or not, but I do it. Take a little piece of paper because you don't want to waste your glitter. And then dump it off. And I will show you a close-up, and then I will bring you back once I've done it. And then you just want to do different sections. See that? So each color, each section, do it separately. If you're changing colors, do it separately. And then you can just outline it, and it ends up, what is going on? Can you guys see that? So I'm just gonna do his tail feathers and all that stuff, and I'll bring you back. Okay guys, so here he is. I just sprayed a sealant over the glitter so that when I put a coat of resin on it, the glitter won't transfer all over the whole piece. Today I used this. This is really my go-to sealer. They have a matte also. If it's raining outside and I can't take a piece outside to to spray while I'm doing tumblers and glitter, you know, to set the glitter, I will use hairspray. Hang on. Just regular Aquanet, $1 at Dollar Tree hairspray. So that can be used to seal your glitter too. Just a couple light coats. Don't put like heavy coats on them. Just a couple light coats. That way you can still spray it while you're in the house too. So, okay, I will get the stones and everything, and then I'll come back for the figure out what else I'm going to do with it. I'll see you soon. Okay guys, I am at a crossroads that I don't usually find myself in. But I hope I don't disappoint you guys. But I was going to put some stones and glass glitter and stuff on it. But as I sit here and I look at it, and I think, what am I going to do? And as I try it out and lay some stones onto it, you know, or some glitter, you know, I had these two glitters picked out, they're glass glitter, and I laid it on, and yes, it was very pretty, but I just think it's too much. I think that's why I'm saying I'm at a crossroads here that I don't usually find myself. I usually don't stop at too much. I usually push it and keep adding. But with this piece and these colors and Sir Peacock, as pretty as he turned out, which I wasn't going to glam him up as much either, but like I said, that glue pen is very addictive. I just don't want to take away from it. So what I have decided to do is I was going to put a thin layer of UV resin along the edge, and then I have some shell veneers from Laura's Art Corner. This is what they look like. So pretty. Very iridescent. And they are super thin. So I took a pair of scissors and I cut them in little squares. So you don't really need to see me do it, but I'm just going to lay some along the outside. And I'm not gonna put stones and more glitter on it. I just think that the frame of like the shell veneers that sparkle the green and the blue will be good. So my next time you see me back, I will have the shells on, and a couple coats of resin on top. But yeah, so I will see you guys soon for the finished piece. And again, I hope you're not disappointed in my decision, but is that too obnoxious? Hope you're not disappointed in my decision, but I just think it's best. So I'll see you soon. Okay guys, here she is. I'm trying to get down close enough. These are the shells that I put around the edge. Other than that, that is the only thing that I embellished besides the peacock. So I will be putting another coat of resin on this one. I just didn't think I could get it done in time for the collaboration. And then I have a couple little bonus pieces with some extra resin that I did. I have this mold. It's very peacocky, with some of the glitter that I was going to use in the piece. So it is a lotus flower with a tea light. So pretty. Or it can just be a little tray. And then I did with extra resin also a little, oh sorry, a little what is it, a self-defense keychain. Stab. So I hope that you enjoyed the collaboration. Hang on one second and I'll switch the background color and show it to you on black. Hold on. Abracadabra. Alright, so the colors kind of show up a little bit better on black. The white was kind of washing him out. So again, I hope that you enjoyed the collaboration. I enjoyed making it. Also, please, if you have not yet, go watch Falisha at the Crafting Nook and see what she came up with her peacock inspired piece. And also Sharon Lindley from Vivid Days. Let me lay him down. Sorry guys, my lighting is just really bad in here. Not sure if that's any better. But go check out the other two artists, and please let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will see you on the next video. And I'd like to thank Sharon and Falisha for collaborating with me. And once this piece has a second coat of epoxy on it, it will be available if anybody is interested. Whoops. Alright guys, I will sit here and I will look at it for a few more minutes, but I'm sure you want to move on and go see the other girls' videos. And again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye guys.